wonderful interpreters, and thank you again for tuning in. As you may know by now, we're having an election pretty soon, and we have been interacting with PERC in order to get all of the pertinent details so that we can keep you informed. In the meantime, we're going to be answering many of the questions that we have received from L&I Interpreters regarding our union, Washington Interpreters. So welcome to the first episode of our election series. This will be a playlist consisting of shorter videos for you to access at any time in order to find answers to your questions, our main goals as a union, and our campaigning platform. Now let's get into the questions for this episode. So the first question is Washington Interpreters a real union? We have been asked this question a few times recently, mainly because of misinformation and propaganda from WFSE leaders. So instead of giving you my opinion, I will show you the facts like I always do. This is the legal definition of a labor union, as you can see from the revised Code of Washington. A bargaining representative is the term used for unions, and it means any lawful organization which has as one of its primary purposes the representation of employees to negotiate in good faith and to execute an agreement on wages, hours, and working conditions, among other things. Any organization meeting these requirements is defined as a labor union even before winning an election. Also, please note that the commission here means PERC, the agency in charge of the election. Please feel free to pause this video at any time in order to read the information that you see on the screen. So yes, regardless of what you may hear from our opponents, we are a very real and lawful labor union, registered with the Secretary of State and have met all of the legal requirements. Our purpose is to represent L&I interpreters and stakeholders when we become the exclusive bargaining representative by winning the election. Now, these are the duties of a union after winning the election. The first paragraph here says that the bargaining representative or union, which has been determined to represent employees in a bargaining unit, will be certified as the exclusive bargaining representative and will be required to represent all public employees within the unit. In other words, winning an election does not define an organization as a union, but a union that wins an election becomes the exclusive bargaining representative. You already are a union as an organization before winning an election. Please don't be deceived by WFSE's lies and propaganda. We are a real union. Now let's go to the second and last question for this episode. Who funds Washington Interpreters? Many interpreters have been impressed with everything that we have achieved so far, including triggering this election, and some interpreters have asked us this question directly. The answer is that we are a real union that's run by real L&I interpreters, and we fund ourselves. We have made personal sacrifices to invest in this movement, and we have achieved all of this so far without asking any money from interpreters. Since we are an independent union, we don't receive any help from the other bigger unions out there. We are open to receive donations, by the way, but you are not required to donate any money to us in order to support our movement. Once we win, we will keep all of our resources at the local level and remain independent. And this concludes the first episode of our election series. Please make time to watch these videos in order to know more about our union and to better understand why you're voting for us. Also, please feel free to send us an email with any of the questions that you may want to submit to us for this video series. Your identity will remain confidential, so please do not be shy. Please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel in order to keep on getting more relevant information for our interpreting community. See you in the next video. Do not lose hope, and as always, God bless.